I have it loaded up.
Okay, welcome in. A little behind. I know I've been wanting to try to keep up to date, but unfortunately, life gets in the way. So I'll try to review games from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today, which happens to be Saturday night. And I have Miss Lee's. Thanks for joining.
Good morning.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whatever time you watch this, we'll just cover all the bases. So Wednesday, there was only two games. Starting in Buffalo as the Sabres played host to the New York Rangers.
Near once we get to it, it's gonna become 12 o'clock. Then it's gonna become
It's fine.
Sunday.
It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, do you want to cover the Rangers? Do you want to cover the Sabres?
No Rangers.
Huh?
No Rangers.
Okay, I guess I'll be the Rangers. So Mika Zibanejad would kick things off in the first, getting his sixth goal of the season, a power play goal from Panarin and Adam Fox. 7 minutes and 1 second of the first. Riley Smith would increase the lead to 2-0, getting his sixth goal of the year, assisted by Fox and Carrick. 13:29 of the third period.
Owen Power would get his fourth goal from Krebs and Byron. 15 minutes and 9 seconds of the third.
Adam Fox will get an empty net goal from Trocheck. 17:58 of the third. Let's see if I can play this. And the only reason I showed you that is because I want to see if I can show the game-winning goals. Now you'd think if he scored, that'd be 3-1, but
Tage Thompson would get his 16th goal from Owen Power and
Peterka.
19:22 in the third.
So Buffalo would get one more goal. Obviously, they fell short, 3-2. Now the Ottawa Senators played host to the Anaheim Ducks. Let me guess, you want to cover the Ducks?
Yes.
All right. So Noah Gregor would kick things off in the first, getting his third goal of the year from, Ostapachuk and Jensen, 2:55 of the first period. Drake Batherson would increase the lead to 2-0, getting his 10th goal of the year, a power play goal from Stutzel and Sanderson. 11:15 of the first period. On the power play, I should say, too.
That's fine.
Well, that clearly backfired.
Yippee.
Tried to show a replay, and that did not work at all. Now, so Batherson would score again late in the in the first, I apologize, getting his 11th goal of the year, second power play goal from Tkachuk and Norris, 18:25 of the first. He would get a hat-trick goal 10.5 minutes into the second. That'd be his 12th goal of the season, unassisted, increasing the lead to 4-0. The captain, Brady Tkachuk, would add on to that lead, getting his 14th goal, a power play goal from Batherson and Stutzel, 8:58 of the third period. So it's safe to say that Ottawa's power play was definitely clicking against the Ducks.
I don't know what's his first name.
Cutter. Gauthier, I think.
Huh?
Gauthier, I think.
Gauthier? Okay, I don't know. Or whatever you said. We got his fourth goal from McTavish, 12 minutes and 42 seconds in third.
And that's the last goal of the game, so the Sens obviously would win 5-1. Now we'll take a look at Thursdays. So there was a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
We're
9,
doing it in
10,
one video?
11, 12, 13, 14 games. 14 games.
14 plus 2 is 16.
Huh?
14 plus 2 is 16, right?
Yes, but there's not 16 games on Thursday.
No, that's in total.
In total? Yeah. So between Wednesday and Thursday, that's 16, but we're still doing Friday and Saturday. There's a lot.
I have to read off your phone because my phone is
It's okay. Loading. You can just read it off the screen.
Yay!
Yeah. So Thursday, in no particular order, I only have the Habs at the top of the screen because that's the team that I cheer for. They played host to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and it was an ugly score. Unless you were a Penguins fan, you probably loved that. Anyways, Nick Suzuki kicked things off in the first. You want to do this one?
You could do your team.
Okay. Getting his 11th goal of the year, assisted by Caulfield. 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the first.
Raquel would get his 12th goal. Power play goal from the Tang and Grizzlechick, 4 minutes and 18 seconds in the first. Brian Russ would get his 10th goal from Crosby, 10 minutes and 3 seconds in the second. Brian Rustford gets 11th goal from Raquel and Crosby. 13 minutes and 27 seconds in the second.
So we got 2 goals in that game. Yoel Armia would score with 5 minutes and 24 seconds to go, getting his 4th goal of the year from Heineman and Jake Evans. So Pittsburgh just had a 3-2 lead heading into the third, and then in the third, Montreal just decided not to show up.
Rickard Raquel gets 13th goal from Russ and Crosby. 4 minutes and 40 seconds in the third. Chris Letang gets 6th goal, a power play goal from Bunting and Raquel. 7 minutes and 42 seconds in the third. Anthony
Villiers
gets 8th goal from Glass and O'Connor. 8 minutes and 41 seconds in the third. Brian Rushford gets 12th goal, unassisted. 11 minutes and 56 seconds in the third.
Now, before you continue, that would be a power play goal. When you get 3 goals a game, power play goal. Just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Matt
Nieto
with his first goal from Grizzlechik.
Lazat.
14 minutes and 20 seconds in the third. Noel
Achari
with his third goal unassisted. 18 minutes and 42 seconds in the third.
So Montreal was just down by 1 goal heading into the third, and they gave up 6 goals in 20 minutes. Rough. All right, the Maple Leafs played host to the Anaheim Ducks. Who did you want to cover in this one? The Ducks?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do one of my least favorite teams. Max Pacioretty would kick things off for the Leafs in the first, getting his 3rd goal of the year from Tavares and McCabe. 6 minutes and 57 seconds of the opening period. William Nylander would strike with just under 6 minutes to go, getting his 18th of the year from Pacioretty and Morgan Riley. 14-17 of the first.
Frank
Vetrano
gets 7th goal, power play goal from Cone and Strom. 15 minutes and 56 seconds in the first.
Max Pacioretty got his 2nd goal of the game, his 4th of the year from Timmins and Tavares. 12:54 of the second period.
Jackson Lacombe will get his 5th goal from Strom and Terry. 13 minutes and 59 seconds in the second.
And that'd be the last goal of the period, the last goal of the game. So the Leafs would win 3-2. I was going to click on another video, but I'd rather not get that ad pop up again. So let's just roll with this. Okay, the New Jersey Devils played host to the Los Angeles Kings. I wonder what team you want to cover.
The thing's glitching.
What?
Thing's glitching.
Is it? Why is it still showing the other game? Here we go.
There we go.
Perfect. So Jordan Spence would kick things off for the Kings in the second, getting his 2nd goal of the year, assisted by Lafayette and Philippe Deneau. 16 minutes and 41 of the second period.
Perella gets 5th goal from Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. 18 minutes and 56 seconds in the second. Jack Hughes gets 12th goal from Palat and Dylan. 12 minutes and 58 seconds in the third. Pesci gets 1st goal, a short-handed goal from Jack Hughes. 17-17 in the third.
The wild thing is for Pesci, that'd be his 1st goal as a New Jersey Devil. Said signing in the offseason last year.
I just said that.
What? You said it was his 1st goal.
Yes.
You didn't say it was his 1st goal as a New Jersey Devil.
What?
Yeah, he didn't play with New Jersey last year. All right, the Philadelphia Flyers took on the Detroit Red Wings.
I have to scroll down a lot because I favored the 2 more teams.
It's okay.
I'll just do 1 goal.
Okay, so Scott Lawton, he had quite the game. Would get his 4th goal of the year, unassisted. 13:22 of the second period. Minute and 31 seconds in the third. Detroit had a power play, but Scott Lawton would get a shorthanded goal, his 2nd of the game, his 5th of the year from Konechny and Sanheim. 1 minute and 31 seconds of the third.
Ben
Sherratt
would get his 1st goal from Comper. 16 minutes and 7 seconds in the third.
Scott Lawton would get an empty net goal, his 3rd of the game, a hat trick from Konechny and Cates. 18:53. The Red Wings were still down by 2 goals. Still pulled their goalie, but unfortunately it did not pan out, as Scott Lawton would get his 4th goal of the game from Hathaway. 19:47 of the third, so you had 4-goal game. So if you have Scott Lawton on your fantasy team, I think you did pretty well on Thursday night. All right, now we're off to Columbus as the Blue Jackets played host to the Washington Capitals. Only 3 goals in this game. Who do you want to look at?
Columbus.
Columbus?
Zach Werenski with his 10th goal. Power play goal from Johnson and
Monahan.
14 minutes and 12 seconds in the second. And also there was no scoring in the first.
Sounds good. Just 31 seconds in the third. Protos would tie the game up at 1, getting his 10th of the year from Dubois and Chichurkin. Protos would get the game-winning goal in overtime, his 11th of the year from Strom and Chichurkin, 2:23 of the overtime frames. He had 2 goals in this game, the tying game, and the game-winning goal. All right, a bit of a high-scoring game on Long Island as the Islanders played host to the Chicago Blackhawks. Who do you want to do?
Let's do Chicago.
You do Chicago?
Connor Bedard would get a 6th goal. Power play goal from
Donato
and Vlasic. 16 minutes and 47 seconds in the first.
Sounds good. Dennis Chalowski would get his 3rd goal of the season, tying the game up at 1 from Holmstrom and Pajot. 6 minutes and 59 seconds of the second.
Just to let you know that you're going to have a lot of talking.
Sounds great.
To do.
Simon Holmstrom would increase the lead or give the Islanders their first lead of the night, getting his 8th goal of the year from Pollock and Pajot, 14:06 of the second period. Noah Dobson would increase the lead to 3-1, getting his 3rd goal of the year from Nelson and Lee, 5:39 of the third. Bo Horvat would increase the lead to 4-1, getting his 8th goal of the year from Holmstrom and Pajot, 6 minutes and 36 seconds of the third. Maxim Siplikov would increase the lead to 5-1, getting his 6th goal of the year from Palmieri and Dobson, 7:58 of the third. So the Islanders had a 5-1 lead just 8 minutes into the third. All right, the floor is now yours.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. TJ Brody would get his first goal from Bedard and Fleeg now 11 minutes and 4 seconds in the third. Tyler Bertuzzi would get his 7th goal from,
Taylor Hall.
18 minutes and 50 seconds in the third. Tyler Bertuzzi would get his another goal. His 8th goal from Vlasic and Bedard, 19 minutes and 50 seconds in the third.
So the Islanders almost blew this game. They had a 5-1 lead, giving it 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. They were lucky. I'll put it that way. They were lucky they escaped with a win.
Oh yeah. Also, what I said was I remember the good old times where when Will Horvat was on the bench.
I know, right? Simpler times. St. Louis Blues played host to the San Jose Sharks. What did you want to do in this one?
The last team.
The last team? Okay.
Yeah.
So Tyler Toffoli would kick things off in the first, getting his 12th goal of the year from Celebrini and Kovalenko. And I'm kind of kicking myself because I drafted Toffoli in my fantasy. Then I dropped him because I was like, he's not going to get that many goals. And we're not even halfway in. He's got 12 goals already. So I'm kind of kicking myself for letting him go. Your turn.
Neighbors would get his 10th goal from Suter and
Parayko.
10 minutes and 26 seconds in the first.
Sounds great. Celebrini would break the tie in the second, getting his 9th of the year, assisted by Liljegren and Kovalenko, 5:43 of the middle period. He'd get his 2nd goal of the game, his 10th of the season from Granlund and Wallman, with just 7 seconds to go in the second. So I believe the Sharks had a 3-1 lead heading into the third period.
I thought 7 seconds.
Yeah, I can tell when the opposite time.
Okay. Braden Shinley gets his 5th goal from Bulldog and Neighbors, 5 minutes and 34 seconds in the third.
Jake Wallman would increase the lead to 4-2, getting his 5th goal of the year from Kovalenko and Sturm, 6:01 of the third period, increasing the lead to 4-2. Before I let you report on the last goal, Kovalenko was just recently acquired from the Sharks, and he had a 3-assist game. Not too bad. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Jordan
Kyrou
gets 11th goal from
Bushnevich
and Thomas. 7 minutes and 57 seconds in the third.
Sounds fantastic. Yes, the Sharks would hang on for a 4-3 win. Do you want to do the more team, less team?
I'll do the more team.
More team sounds good. Good? No, fantastic.
Ryan O'Reilly would get 6 goals from
Marchessault and Wilsby.
11 minutes and 40 seconds in the second. Tommy Novak would get his 5th goal from Marchessault and Stamkos, 13 minutes and 33 seconds in the second. Ryan O'Reilly would get his 7th goal from
Gravel,
14 minutes and 39 seconds in the second.
Liam Bishnell, I believe, would get his first National Hockey League goal, so congratulations. From
Yay!
Steele and Ben, 10:34 of the third period, finally getting Dallas on the board, but they were still trailing 3-1.
Good job. Zachary
I think it's LaRue, I believe, LaRue, something.
gets third goal, an empty net goal from O'Reilly and Nyquist.
Yep.
16 minutes and 47 seconds in third.
Fantastic. So the Predators actually won a game. Woohoo! All right, we had the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Vegas Golden Knights.
Next game, I'm gonna have to scroll all the way up because Edmonton's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's just for my phone. I'm sorry. Okay.
You want to do the Jets or you want to be the Golden Knights?
None.
Huh? None? Okay, I guess
Just
I'll
kidding.
do this
Just
one.
kidding.
Nikita
He
Chibrikov, I believe.
Huh?
Chibrikov, I believe.
Chibrikov gets a
Second goal.
second goal from
Nemestiknov.
and Perfetti.
Yep.
9 minutes and 27 seconds in the first.
Sounds good. Keegan Kolser would tie the game up at 4:34 of the third period, getting his seventh goal of the season. Getting a seventh goal of the season. We were tied up at 1.
Josh
Morrissey
would just third goal from DeVillo and
Iafallo.
Fellow?
Yep.
Okay, 10 minutes and 55 seconds in the third.
Victor Olofsson would tie the game up at 2, getting his 4th of the year, a power play goal from Stone and Theodore. And that goal happened with 1 minute and 49 seconds to go on the clock. We would need overtime to settle this one. And Ivan Barbashev would get the game-winning goal, his 14th of the year, assisted by Shea Theodore. And that goal happened with 1 minute and 13 seconds to go in overtime. All right, got a couple more games on the schedule. The Minnesota Wild played host to the Edmonton Oilers. Do you want to do the team with 1 goal?
Yeah, yes, please.
Sure, sounds good. So in the first, Zach Hyman would get his 7th goal of the season on the power play from Draisaitl and McDavid. 6 minutes and 59 seconds of the first. Kasperi Kapanen would increase the lead to 2-0, getting his 3rd of the year from Draisaitl and Pod Colson. 15:40 of the first.
Frederick
Gaudreau.
He gets 6 goals from a power play goal from
Faber
and
Johansson.
18 minutes and 48 seconds in the first.
Sounds great. Connor Brown would increase the lead to 3-1, getting a shorthanded goal. His 4th of the year from Janmark and Emberson, 1:55 of the middle frame. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins will get his 5th goal of the year on the power play from Draisaitl and Evan Bouchard, 12:54 of the second period. Leon Draisaitl would increase the lead to 5-1, getting his 21st of the year from Bouchard and Pod Colson, 15:54 of the second period. Troy Stecher would get his 2nd goal of the year from Nurse and McDavid, 6:55 of the third, increasing the lead to 6-1. And finally, Derek Ryan would get his 1st goal of the year from Nurse and Brown, 17:26 of the third. So the Oilers would win big, 7-1.
I wonder what Ferd.
What?
Ferd. It's 1 and then RD.
1 RD.
You mixed it.
Yeah, Ferd.
1 Ferd.
I don't know.
What?
Okay.
I'll do the team with the 1 goal.
Okay. So the Utah Hockey Club went into Colorado to take on the Avalanche. Dylan Guenther would kick things off in the first, getting his 11th goal of the year from Keserling and Ian Cole, 8:26 of the first. Vladislav, oh boy, Kolyachuk will get his 2nd goal of the year from Cooley and Guenther, 8:05 of the middle frame. Guenther would get his 2nd goal of the game, his 3rd point of the night, his 12th of the season. Power play goal from Schmaltz and Cooley, 9:52 of the second period.
Nathan McKinnon would get his 11th goal from Taves and Rantanen, 15 minutes and 26 seconds in third.
The Avalanche would pull their goalie, but unfortunately it did not work out as Kevin Stenlund would get the empty net goal from Krause, 15:49 of the third period. The Flames played host to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Do you want to do the team with 3 goals?
Yeah, something. Yes, please.
Okay.
Jonathan
Huberdeau
against 11th goal unassisted, 4 minutes and 42 seconds in the first.
All right. Kucherov would tie the game up. I said, all right. Kucherov would tie the game up with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the first, getting his 14th of the year unassisted.
have a lot of talking to do.
Jake Gensel would make it 2-1, 6 minutes and 25 seconds in the second, getting his 14th of the year from Moser and Kucherov. Braden Point would increase the lead to 3-1, getting his 19th of the year, a power play goal from Kucherov and Radish, 7:55 of the second. Anthony Cirelli would make it 4-1,
What?
increasing what?
What?
I don't know, just a lot of goals from one team.
Yeah.
Anthony Cirelli would make it 4-1, getting his 12th of the year, a power play goal from Point and Kucherov, 11 minutes and 5 seconds of the second.
Nelson Kadri gets 10th goal from Kucherov.
Ball.
12 minutes and 14 seconds. No, 14 seconds in the second.
Sounds good.
Connor
Zari, I think.
Zari would get 7th goal from Coleman. 14 minutes and 50 seconds in the second.
Brandon Hagel would increase lead to 5-3, just 43 seconds into the third, getting his 13th of the year, assisted by Cirelli. Jake Gensel will get his second goal of the game on the power play from Kucherov and Point. 11 minutes and 34 seconds of the third, increasing the lead to 6-3. Connor Geekie would increase the lead to 7-3, getting his 5th of the year from Hagel and Cirelli, 13:24 of the third. And finally, Jake Gensel, I believe, will get a hat trick, his 16th of the year from Point and Kucherov. And that goal happened 17 minutes and 21 seconds of the third. Okay, the Canucks played host to the Florida Panthers.
Today?
No, I said the Canucks played host to the Florida Panthers.
Okay, that's
all right. The floor is yours because I know who you want to talk about.
Pearson Susan got his first goal from
Sasson, I think. Sasson, I don't know.
Sasson, and Bluger. 2 minutes and 23 seconds in the first. Danton Heinen will get his 4th goal from Sasson and Bluger.
18 minutes and
41 seconds in the first. Brock Besser with his 8th goal from JT Miller and
Quinn Hughes.
4 minutes and 53 seconds in the second. Jake DeBrusk with his 14th goal from a power play goal from Quinn Hughes and JT Miller.
12 minutes and 55 seconds.
And 12 minutes and 55 seconds in the third.
Sounds good. So the Canucks would shut out the Panthers. And the last game took place in Seattle.
Can I have some lessons of
talking?
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Do you mind covering the Bruins on this one?
Why?
What do you want to do? The Kraken?
Why?
Well, who do you want to do? There's only one more game left for Thursday to
I'll
look
do
at.
0.
Okay, fine.
I'm just kidding.
Oliver Bjorkstad would kick things off for the Kraken in the first, just 24 seconds into the game. His 10th of the season, a power play goal from Beniers and Stevenson. Jaden Schwartz would increase the lead to 2-0, getting his 8th of the year from Shane Wright. 5 minutes and 14 seconds of the first.
Brad Marchand would get his 12th goal. Penalty shot.
You got it.
Unassisted. 10 minutes and 28 seconds in the second.
Vince Dunn would increase the lead to 3-1, getting his 4th of the year from McCann and Burkowski. 3 minutes and 7 seconds of the third. Oliver Bjorkstad would get his 2nd goal of the game, his 11th of the year from Shane Wright and Tolvanen. 9 minutes and 16 seconds of the third. Jared McCann would get the empty net goal, his 11th of the year from Tanev, and that goal happened with 1 minute and 54 seconds to go on the clock, so the Kraken would win 5-1. Okay, that takes care of Thursdays, and now we're off to Friday. One game.
That's what I'm saying, you two.
Okay, cool. So just one game on Friday had the Carolina Hurricanes playing host to the Ottawa Senators.
Shane Pinto with his 2nd goal from
Mario
and
Jensen.
4 minutes and 4 seconds in the second. We can take turns.
Cool. Nick Jensen would increase lead to 2-0, getting his 2nd goal of the year from Cousins. 14:45 of the third.
Shane
Pinto.
He has 3rd goal and empty net goal from Cousins and Amito. 13 minutes and 13 seconds in the third.
Sounds good. So Pinto had 2 goals in the game against the Hurricanes.
6,
Now Saturday. I guarantee there's a lot of games on Saturday.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 games. That means 30 out of 32 teams played on Saturday. Aren't you ready for this one?
What's so funny?
What?
What's so funny?
It's a lot of games. This might be an hour-long video. Okay, so just because I cover the Habs, just because I cover the Habs, they're always the first team on the list. Doesn't matter if they played the first game or they played the last game. Either way, that's just how the NHL app works.
Sorry, my thing's a little bit crooked.
It's okay. So the Winnipeg Jets played host to my wonderful Habs, and Lane Hudson, congratulations, will get his first National Hockey League goal from Matheson and Caulfield, 7 minutes and 48 seconds of the opening frame.
That's fine. I guess I'll just do the Jets.
Okay.
Gabriel
Belardi
with his 13th goal from a power play goal from Connor and Marzi, 14 minutes and 34 seconds in the first. Adam Lowry with his 8th goal from Niederreiter and DeMello, 16 minutes and 40 seconds in the first. Kyle Connor with his 17th goal, power play goal from Marzi, 6 minutes and 26 seconds in the second.
Josh Anderson would cut the lead to 3-2, 8 minutes into the third period, getting his 5th goal of the year from Dvorak and Brendan Gallagher.
Vladislav Nemesty with his 8th goal and 9th goal from Iafallo, 19 minutes and 53 seconds in the third.
So the Jets would double up on the Canadians, 4-2. All right. The Devils played host to the Blackhawks. There we go. So Jason Dickinson would kick things off in the second period, getting his 6th of the year from Foligno and TJ Brody. The rest is yours.
Wait, you already did the first one?
Yep.
Oh, okay, never mind. Dallas Morris would get a 7th goal from Wade Hughes and Timo Meyer, 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the third. Jack Hughes would get his 13th goal from Brett Pesci and Jesper Bratt, 10 minutes and 28 seconds in the third. Nico Hischier would get his 16th goal from Jesper Bratt, 12 minutes and 16 seconds in the third. Timo Meyer would get his 10th goal from Mercer and
Pesci,
12 minutes and 34 seconds in the third.
There we go. So the Devils, despite being down 1-0, would win 4-1. All right, now we're off to the Rangers as the New York Rangers played host to the Los Angeles Kings.
I would rather do the one with the 5 goals. I don't like Rangers.
Okay.
No. Okay, never mind. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to read off yours.
Just read it off that.
Alex
Turcotte.
We had a 3rd goal from Kempy Couture. 7 minutes and 5 seconds in the first. Warren Fogel with his 8th goal from Byfield and Janot, 15 minutes and 6 seconds in the first. Quinton Byfield with his 4th goal from Fogel and Anderson, 2 minutes and 46 seconds in the second. Adrian Kempe with his 15th goal from Kopitar and Turcotte, 4 minutes and 40 seconds in the second. Philip Denault with his 3rd goal from Clark and Thomas, 5 minutes and 4 seconds in the second.
Philip Hedl would finally get the Rangers on the board in the second period, getting his 6th goal from Mancini and Panarin, 12 minutes and 17 seconds in the second. There was no scoring the rest of the period or the rest of the game, so the Los Angeles Kings would win 5-1. All right, now we're off to Minnesota as the Wild played host to the Philadelphia Flyers. Kaprizov would kick things off for the Wild, 14 minutes and 18 seconds in the opening period, getting his 19th goal of the season from Merrill and Bogosian. Matt Boldy would increase the lead to 2-0, 15-21 of the second period, getting his 13th goal of the year from Faber. Marco Rossi would increase the lead to 3-0, getting his 11th goal of the year from Zuccarello and Chisholm, 9:34 of the third period.
Travis Sanheim gets his goal from
Paling. Yep.
And halfway, 14 minutes and 18 seconds in the third.
The Flyers would pull their goalie, but unfortunately it did not pan out. Kaprizov would get his 2nd goal of the game, getting his 20th of the year from Foligno and Broden. And that goal happened with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. All right, the Edmonton Oilers played host to the Vegas Golden Knights. Okay, I'll take care of this one.
Okay.
So Ryan Nugent-Hopkins would score with 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the first, getting his 6th goal of the year on the power play from McDavid and Draisaitl. Zach Hyman would score 1 minute 13 seconds into the second, getting his 8th goal of the year, assisted by Nugent-Hopkins. Connor Brown would increase the lead to 3-0, getting his 5th of the year from Draisaitl and Podkolzin, 6 minutes and 53 seconds of the second period. Leon Draisaitl would increase the lead to 4-0, getting his 22nd goal of the year from Nurse and Janmark, 10 minutes and 46 seconds of the second. Corey Perry would increase the lead to 5-0, getting his 6th goal of the year from Brown and Ryan, 12 minutes and 53 seconds of the second period, increasing the lead to 5-0.
I got this one. Victor Olofsson. How do you say his last name?
Olofsson
will get his 5th goal from Hurdle and Finn, 15 minutes and 35 seconds in the second. Even Barbashev will get his 50th goal from him. Finn and Eichel, 60 minutes and
60 minutes and 1 second of the second period.
Brett Howard will get his 11th goal, shorthanded goal, unassisted, 1 minute in the third.
Jeff Skinner would increase lead to 6-3, getting his 6th of the year from Ekholm and Nurse. A minute 38 into the third period, the Oilers would double up on the Vegas Golden Knights, 6-3. The Ottawa Senators played host to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Going to Pittsburgh? Sounds good. Thomas Chabot would kick things off for the Sens in the first, getting his 2nd goal of the year from Giroux and Gaudette, 7 minutes and 34 seconds of the first. Blake Lizotte will get his 7th goal from Achari and Grizzlejic, 2 minutes and 40 seconds of the third.
I was in the middle of saying his name.
Drake Batherson would put the Sens back on top, getting his 13th goal of the year from Chabot and Norris, 6 minutes and 38 seconds of the third. There you go.
Chris Letang will get his 7th goal unassisted, 12 minutes and 42 seconds in the third. 42 seconds.
Brady Tkachuk would get the game-winning goal in overtime, his 15th of the year from Sanderson, a minute and 46 seconds in the extra frames. The Sens would win 3-2. What do you want to do on this one?
How many times have you said Brady Tkachuk?
I don't know. Well, when you cover 4 days worth of hockey, you're bound to say the same name at least twice.
Yay. I'll do the Maple Leafs.
All right. So Jeff Petrie would get his first goal of the season from Foligno and Fisher, 9 minutes and 7 seconds of the opening period.
Austin Matthews would get his 10th goal, power play goal from Marner and
Nylander,
11 minutes and 40 seconds in the second.
Mort Seider would give the Red Wings a 2-1 lead with 18 seconds to go in the second, getting his 4th of the year from Kopp and Kane.
Matthew Nesbitt gets 11th goal from Marner and
McCabe,
1 minute and 7 seconds in the third.
Jeff Petrie would get his 2nd goal of the game. His 2nd goal of the season from Comfort, a minute 51 of the third. The Maple Leafs would pull their goalie down by 1. Unfortunately, it did not pan out, as Lucas Raymond would increase the lead to 4-2 with just 2 seconds to go, getting his 12th of the year, assisted by Larkin. All right, the Capitals played host to the Buffalo Sabres. What do you want to do?
Capitals.
Okay, so Jason Zucker would kick things off in the first, getting his 8th of the year from Greenway and Ryan McLeod, 1 minute and 36 seconds of the opening period.